Hi, it's Amy with Roneys and Roneys. I got to open my new pressure cooker today. I'm going to do some green beans. I'm going to do the cold pack way. I've never actually done this by myself. I grew up with canning a lot. I know y'all mentioned that the rows of our garden are really long, but that's nothing compared to what I grew up with. We had 3 or 4 of those gardens like that, if not longer, when I grew up. So my aunt, my great aunt, my grandmother, my mom, everybody canned and put up a lot of vegetables. But my grandmother always kind of scared me because she said that they could blow up. She always had some kind of horror stories, so I've never actually done it by myself. So that's why I bought a brand new one. I didn't want to trust buying a used one or an old one or something like that. So when I opened it, I read all the directions, and it did say to take the lid off, and there's a seal under it. And this all comes out. I washed all that and done everything like it said for the first time. Make sure it's all back. It says you can use a little bit of cooking oil around there if it doesn't close properly. So I've got all that done. Also, since I'm doing green beans, all the little Jiggler thing here, regulator I think is actually what it's called. This is 15 pounds. You can take each one off, that's 10 pounds, and then you take another one off, it's 5. But for green beans, you need 10 pounds of pressure. And yes, I did call my mama. You're never too old to call your mama. I wanted to make sure I done it right, since my grandmother and me kind of scared to try to do it by myself. So I did call my mama and make sure I was doing it all right and wrote me down a few notes and stuff. Plus I watched a few of her videos on Deep South Homestead and Crazy Days, so that way I was kind of more familiar with it. Add hot water. An inch, or you can go by this little line right here. Make sure this is clean. I actually poured water all of it. Add the flat. Screw on the lid. Okay, and in here you have 3 quarts of water, which is to this first fill line down here. They said no matter how many jars you do, always use 3 quarts of water, and if you're doing several batches, make sure. Okay, I only have 6 green beans that we're going to do this time. So there is a V here. It says close and open, and they align the arrow here with this V, and then close it until it's aligned like that. I'm going to put this on 8. I need it really pretty hot. Before I done that, I did look down the hole and make sure I could see through it and that it's clear, nothing in the way. But you do that before each use, because if something's in it, then that can mess up or blow up or do some bad something. So we're going to wait until the steam starts coming out steadily. Once it starts coming out steadily, we'll reduce the heat if I need to a little bit. And then I already have my little jiggler. I've got it down to 10 pounds. I've taken one off, and we will add that to it. This has been shooting out steam. I'm going to put this on. This is supposed to, when it locks, it's going to pop up and start filling with steam. So when it's up, it will have pressure. Once this little regulator jiggler starts jiggling a little bit, I will start my timer, and I will set it for 25 minutes. After the 25 minutes, I will switch off the heat and remove the pot from the heat and let it cool down.